All right, hey, so ever since this moment right here, there's redfish. Oh my God, he broke me off. When I did that video, I have been addicted to the flats, okay? And I've been crabbing in them mostly, but what I realized is that there's a lot of fish in there, and I really wanted to figure out how to start catching them, and it was sea trout and redfish. So what I did was I came out here and I filmed this video. If a gator got me right now, I'd be fine. I'm in heaven already. I died and went to heaven just now when I got here. All right, so I just caught a couple finger mullet here in the aerator. Little tiny ones. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually try to hit these redfish that are right along the side out here. The two things we're gonna be using today is a nice little fluke. Nice, easy, weedless fluke. Stays through there. Swims pretty good, and redfish should hit this. We're getting mullet all around here. They're definitely eating the finger mullet as well as threadfin herring. Didn't get any threadfin herring, but we got some finger mullet. Let's actually toss this out here and get started. It just rained, it poured down rain. Kind of just going slow with this today. Nice and easy day. There's a lot of big reds here. I was just out here a little bit ago with a bunch of people, and I saw a ton of redfish swimming right along here. They were all about 2 foot, so I figured let's come back in here for a bit between my shifts and see if we can get some. Yeah, look at these. These are like perfect bait right here. We're gonna try rocking a couple of these for a minute. See if we'll hit this. That's what we're talking about right there. That's definitely what they're eating out here. That's what reds have been eating all around lately. Got a little bit of wind. See if we can find the reds. This right here, I call this a redfish candy. I mean, that's like a 2-inch mullet, 2.5-inch mullet. That's perfect. We got one. That was like second cast. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yes. Nice little red, just a little guy. Oh, that was so quick. All right, let's get him up in here. Beautiful red. Oh boy, come on up. There we go, dude. I knew they were here. He's got 2 spots on his tail, just a small guy right on the side of the lip. Beautiful fish. All right. There we go, getting started nice and easy. Nice, beautiful red. That's a weird spot right here in the middle. Beautiful fish. What's up, buddy? Thank you for eating. Back he goes. Let's get another mullet out there. These little finger mullet are what works, aren't they? How I'm hooking these little guys, this is a nice small 2-inch. Hooking them right here through the lip. So when they come and get them, it gets them on the side of the lip, just like that last one. It's a nice little red. I hope to find some bigger ones, but they're all out here. I saw a massive school of them earlier, and you can see they're all over the place. So when we saw those mullet going crazy before in one of the last videos, what they were doing probably was running from these reds. Holy crap! So hopefully we can find some more. I'm just kind of reeling it in slow and just letting it go. I'm hearing them blow up right over here. I see some trout coming up on the top right there too. Yeah, redfish and trout everywhere. And we're in between storms. We got a whole system right here coming back in. So hopefully we stay dry, but I'm gonna put mine right over there. Let's reel this baby in. Get him over there to the left, to the right. Put him right over here on top of whatever this is going on. Feeding frenzy right here. Sometimes you find these feeding frenzies, you can throw whatever you want in there. If I catch a big trout, I'll keep it. Can't keep reds right now. There's so much feeding going on right here. I can see the trout like popping up out of the water right now. They're small, but I've seen a couple larger ones. So what I'm gonna do here, I just pulled out my rod holder. I'm gonna throw this one out here, let him swim around, and just wait for it to run, all while I'm doing the other rod as well, throwing the lure. So I wanna make sure I'm kind of covering a little more ground, just kind of floating around out here on the flat and enjoying myself. See if I can catch some more of these reds here. Some trout possibly. I'm gonna stay back. I'm gonna keep back paddling a little bit just to keep myself from running right into them. There's some thread fins blowing up over there. Let's throw that in there. Beautiful, it's like right on them. Yeah, there's fish all around me. I'm just surrounded by fish right now. So if I don't catch anything, it means I'm just really bad at fishing. Isn't that crazy how many big fish are in just like a foot of water all the time. Like, I'm never really going deep water fishing. Like, the snook are all in less than a foot of water. These reds, less than a foot of water. Crazy. Snook and reds are my main two. Sometimes I'll go for other things, but those two just are so much more fun than pretty much anything else on a kayak that I can get inshore. Tarpon are a lot of fun too. I just don't really get on them very much. You gotta kind of find them. And they have to be eating. I have to be throwing the right thing. They have to actually get it. We're getting swirled around right now, dude. Right now we're in the sand flats. And this seems to be where all the reds are, right on outside of the grass. There's definitely some in the grass, but I think they're way more in the sand flats. I'm actually gonna move up, try to get some cover along the edge and just kind of sit up there. And I want to be close because I think that it's going to rain again. In case I got to run to the truck real quick and hide. That's a massive school of mullet right there moving that water. Something just blew up over here on the right. See where it's glassy up there? That's where I'm going to... That's a red. That was a red. Hopefully they can start eating. Again, that is. Because I already got one. Mullet. Oh, beautiful. Something's blasting them right here. Let's throw this straight ahead for a second. I'm gonna go get propped up somewhere so I can kind of stay out of the wind and not move too much. That's why I hit the backwaters a lot more often than the flats, but I'm trying to learn the flats. I haven't really done a ton of flats fishing over the years, so it's something a little bit new to me, and I'm realizing that live finger mullet seem to be the best bait. I'll use shrimp sometimes too, but typically I'll get more catfish and stuff like that. But if I use a large finger mullet, typically I can cut them out completely. I'll get more of the redfish and the trout and whatever else is out there. But I think I have a spot right here to get set up in. I'm gonna do that real quick. And hopefully there'll be some along this edge here. This is where I crab too. Isn't that cool? My new crabbing spot is actually a really good red fishing spot. That kind of happens a lot because redfish eat crabs quite a bit. But these big crabs, I mean, they're not really gonna get eaten by much. 8.5. 8.5. The ones that I've been catching out here. We got a live mullet still. We're about to get rained on. If it's bad, I'll get out. If it's not bad, I'll just kind of sit and chill. There we go. This is where I like to be. Calm. Nice wind block right there. Take that any day of the week, dude. I saw something come up over that way. That was big. Is it a tarpon? I don't know. We'll find out. So this guy's got a hit right here on his tail. So that tells me that he's a little bit too small to really get much. So we're gonna let him back in there. He'll probably get eaten at some point today anyway, but I'd like to get a smaller one on the hook real quick just because that's what seems like to be working. So I think I got 2 left. Well, that one almost got out. They always do this, man. All right, this one's about 1.5 inches smaller. So he's about 3 inch rather than a 4.5 one. So this will be a little bit better, I think. A little more finger size. Winged him out. He's in the water. Just let him sit out there and see what happens. I feel like I'm just trying the Fluke until it really starts to work. I've been using it so much and just, I've only caught 1 fish on it at this point. I remember when I was doing the snook video, I was like, I think I've never caught anything with this. I have caught a fish now with it. It was a small trout. I'll show that right here. Did you see that? Oh, that was crazy. That was crazy. That trout just annihilated this right in front of me. Oh my God. He didn't wait. He's a little small, but hell yeah. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I love a nice trout. I think he's a little small. Let's test it. I forget what let's pull out the measuring tape. He looks a little small. Let's test it though. If he is big enough, I'll take him with me. Honestly, I could use some trout. It's gotta be 15. He's probably fit. He'll probably go, but I'd like him a little bit bigger. Small trout. So I caught that on this Fluke, first catch I've ever gotten on the Fluke, and he hit while I was trolling through the flats actually. So I was like, it still works. I'm gonna keep trying it. So I wanted to try it again today and just give it its really chance to go. But I think I'm gonna throw something else on here just because it's not really getting anything at all. So we'll try something else. A lot of action straight ahead of me. Ton of bait jumping up. I'm assuming something's underneath of them. What'll happen is these schools will come through and they'll just start feeding like crazy. I'm looking for some oil slicks. I'm not really seeing much. A lot of times when you're fishing the flats, you'll see the oil slick going across and you just want to cast right ahead of it, up current from it. There looks like to be some mullet and threadfin herring all right in that spot right there. So I'll just get in position and try to get my bait right in there. The wind is dying down, thankfully. Let's see if we can get that on them. All right, perfect. It's in there. Oh snap, dude, we had a nice trout on here. Oh, hell yeah, dude, that's a nice trout. Oh, baby, yo, hell yeah. We're keeping this one, actually. That's a really good trout. That is a really good trout right there. I knew there was trout eating these. Come on back. Oh, I lost him! Damn it! Son of a biscuit. Oh! Dang it, dude. That was a nice trout. All right, we're gonna try to get some of them. That was a really nice trout. He was a good 20, 22. Let's pull out of here for a second and get reset. That was a really nice trout I could have kept. Oh, I was ready for, I was seeing the fish tacos before I got them. And you'll see right here, oil slick right there. They're eating right in here. So I'm gonna pull up on the side, get this last finger mullet on here, and then if I have to catch more, I'll catch more. I only got about 2.5 hours left, maybe 2. I'm not sure, I have to look at the time. But that was a nice trout. Oh! Dang it, dude. What did I do wrong there? I screwed that up. I should have let him fight for a minute before he got, and let him get tired. I screwed it up. Well, I'm just using a shiner hook, believe it or not, like what you would use for bass or something like that in Florida. I'm just using that for now. I'm gonna get this last one on here, then I'll go catch some more if I have time. If I can find him. This always happens. The last one's always hard to get. There we go, nice tiny one. Oh, you are Trout Candy. Trout Candy right here, we're gonna name him. Let's get that hook in there nice. That's gonna catch me a fish. I can almost guarantee that catches a fish. All right, let's go find another trout. Another big one would be really cool. I have another thing I can throw for him as well. Artificial. Where are they at now? They're gonna be right here, straight ahead. Beautiful. Let's get it right in there. There's an oil slick right past there, so I think the trout will get this one again too. Just a matter of when they get it, not if. I see him over there. That was a really nice trout we just lost. So since we're finding trout, I'm gonna rig one up for trout. What I do for those is I use a jighead, white jighead, just like I do for snook, except instead of throwing paddle tails on it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw a Gulp Shrimp right here. Typically this color works all the time. Just depends on where you are. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. But right here, just make sure you always take this off the hook because it will dry up and just be a big dry piece of weird stuff on your hook later. So just be aware of that. That does happen quite often to me, so. But I'm gonna stick that right on here like this, and then I'm gonna tie this hook onto the line in a second here. So stick it on here, stick this through the back, and push this up here above the pieces. Above both of them there. And that is a typical good trout bait. Let's just get that in there a little bit better if I can. It's kind of rubbing against the face, but it ain't a big deal. They'll still eat it, so. All right, Gulp Shrimp, here we go. All right, there's a lot of fish up here, so we'll just stay in this area and we'll kind of do our thing. Damn it! Well, there went my bait because I got tangled. All right, we're gonna go catch a little bit more. I think I'm gonna just throw that for now. We'll just put this rod on retainer, leave it in the back, and then we'll catch more trout, more bait if we want to. If I was a paddleboard, I could jump out and do them right here. I think I could probably stand here and do a cast net, but we'll see if I feel like it or not. I think I can catch fish with just this right now, so we'll do that for the moment and go from there. For now, I'm gonna dump this out and turn this thing off. Since I'm not using it, there's nothing in it. We'll save battery. Let's take this, let's dump this out of the kayak so I don't spill it on myself somehow. You know how that always happens. Get out of my way. Everything is everywhere all the time. We just had a bite in like 1 second. It was a small trout. This always works. Let's pull this out of my way so I have space to work. We're gonna be doing gulp shrimp here on the flat. There's so much trout right here. Just keep my paddle in the boat too. That'd be a good idea, right? Sometimes it's good to let it sink a little bit, and that'll really cause them to get on it. So just run it slow. I mean, this thing is easy. This is one of the easiest way to catch trout. Got another, we got a little one, little trout. Look at him. See? Always works. Always is such a go-to right here. Just a little one, obviously not a keeper. Good, he fell off the hook. I'm gonna have to get a net for those because they keep coming right off the hook. All right, let's get it back out there. Let's do it again. Let's find a bigger one. See, they love your gulp shrimp. There's a couple right over there. I'm gonna hit those too. Reds will hit this too, but I don't really catch them on this very often. No one's fishing because it's been raining all day, and it's scheduled to rain all day, is what the meteorologist, who's wrong all the time and gets paid to do it, said. But I'm fishing and I'm catching fish and I'm having fun. I haven't done just a fishing day in a while, actually. I've just been getting caught up in the crabs, but the crabs have been fantastic. So, but I didn't get here early. I mean, I got here like 3:30. So here we go, we're on again. That one's a little bit bigger. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's actually land this one, huh? Oh, okay, I gotta grab them. I can't do this anymore. I keep losing them right there. Right on the edge of the kayak, so I gotta go start grabbing them. I need a net. I need to go butt. I'm on again. That was really quick. That was really quick. Okay, I found a bunch of them right here. I got another. Oh, I had one. I lost him. He got off the hook. He messed it up big time right there. Look at that. He was a little bigger. There we go. We'll push it back up. Let's get back in there. See, I love it when you catch trout because, like, once you catch one, there's just hundreds of them around. You just got to find the right thing to throw, which is gulp shrimp. I don't know if it really matters where I throw right now. There's just so many of them. I could limit out on trout here in a day easy. I'm gonna have to do that. On again, little. Itty bitty guy. Dang it, I'm so bad at landing these. It's hilarious. Sorry guys. They're flying off the hook like crazy. It's still fun. I mean, once you get it to the boat, I call that a catch. So I'm counting every single one of these as catch. I'm not catching any catfish. I'm catching only redfish and trout. So I'm happy as hell. I'm gonna go slower so they can easily get it a little bit better. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll bounce it like this, so it's kind of popping off the bottom. And that'll kind of draw your bite a little bit more. So it looks a little bit more like a shrimp just had a bite right next to the boat. Mostly been taken over by trout. I'm not seeing many of the reds I saw earlier that I caught. So the trout are hitting, that's what we're gonna go for. It's like a couple football fields full of fish right now. It's fantastic. There's good ones right there on the edge there. I think we need another shrimp. Yeah, let's get a better one on here that has a little more scent to it. Put that one back in there, reuse them again later. And then let's get this one in there good if we can. A little better than the last one, some of those stay on there. Okay, we got this in there. There we go, now we got it in proper. A little bit higher this time. All right, let's see if this will work right away. Oh, I don't want to spill that everywhere, that'll stink. Up the boat. Let's get this on there first. I can get one of these in the boat, that'd be fun. I'm bringing a net. I might come back tomorrow and bring a net. Oh, I see an alligator. Straight ahead. He's like right there sticking his head up. He's small, little fella. He's him back under. No bigger ones. We're good. We got one. This is a nice one. This is a nice one. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. That's a good fish. I think it's a red. Oh, he broke me off! What the fudge? Son of a bitch! Oh, I hope I have another jighead. That's why you always set your drag to low so they can pull more drag. I screwed up big time. Got another one. Little trout, little trout. I was gonna let him calm down to land him, but not today. We're not landing anything today. Oh, goodness. If I get another big red to hit on this, that'd be sweet. I redid the knot much better this time. Looked like it broke around the knot, so that kind of really sucks. Like it was just, it pulled the knot out. So we should have had that fish. Just it was a big boy, so he pulled the knot out. I made the knot a lot tighter and a lot better this time. So that was a bunch of fish right there. Oh, I just had a hit. It's funny, you're just reeling it and brrr, you got one. That guy just broke off on a red too, he said. So there's reds in here mixed in with these trout. The reds are hitting the Gulp Shrimp. I'm happy with that. I usually don't catch a whole lot of reds on artificial, but if I can catch them on Gulp Shrimp, easy. Gulp Shrimp are cheap. You can get them all the time at any Walmart, anywhere you go really, any bait shop. Yeah, you can get them pretty much anywhere. So they're super available for anybody to use. Every cast I'm getting maybe a hit or two on each every cast. So we found what we call a feeding frenzy right now. So when you find a feeding frenzy of trout and reds, I mean, I might be late to work. You quit your job for this kind of stuff, I'll tell you. This is like the best. Something messed it up. That was a loud pop right there. He said he had, that guy I was just talking to, I didn't put him on the camera, I didn't really want to do that today. But he told me that he's been fishing here every morning for 10, 20 years, something like that. And he said there used to be a lot of snook. They did something, messed it up. The snook aren't even on the flats so much anymore. So that's okay. I catch them in the mangroves anyway. Oh, come on, eat. Take it, you sons of guns. It's nice I'm able to just get them on this. This is such an easy thing to throw. I'm gonna go slower. There we go, we got a nice little one. He's gone. We lost a nice little one. These little ones are kind of hard to land, I'm not gonna lie. These trout in general, they seem like they're just not getting the hook that well. Put that right in there. I'm just gonna keep floating around and casting lines, dude. That's it. That's all we gotta do today, just float and cast. Let's go this way, towards the deeper water. See if there's some bigger ones over there. I see a lot of fish right here. Trout and reds are a lot of fun. I mean, you can catch a whole lot of them in a short amount of time. Reds not as much, but trout for sure. Thinking about it, I haven't seen one boat come out of the canal today. Not one. Unbelievable. Just everyone stayed in because of the rain. The rain's not even bad, it's just like slight rain. I got one. Let's land him. Nope, let's not land him. I can't even get them up to the boat. They're too tiny to stay on the hook. They're really good at getting off the hook, that's for sure. I'm gonna call it a catch anytime I get them to touch the boat. We'll count how many points we get for the day. We got a lot of points. We call each trout 1 point, and any big trout is 3 points, like the one we had earlier. And then any redfish will be 3 points, and a big redfish will be 5 points. This is incredible. Just absolutely incredible to be in a spot like this. You don't find this every day when there's this many fish just eating like this. It's very rare to find just massive groups of fish like this all around you. Like, I could probably cast anywhere and get a bite at this point. Like, no matter where I send it, I'm gonna get a bite. Just gotta find another big one. Every time, dude. No matter how fast or slow I pull them up, that's what happens. I'm gonna just rip them in next time. I'm a little too close to the little gator right here. He's like right up on me. He's like right here. There's one under. Let's back it up. He's tiny anyway, so I ain't worried about him, but still don't want to be right up on him. Yeah, he's right there. See his head up right there? Gator's over here. Oh, we got one. It's a trout. Got him in the boat, finally. All right, there we go. We can finally look at one. There you go. That's what we're getting after. He's doing a little croaking noise. Beautiful little fella. They're slippery, aren't they? Oh no. Okay, he came out the other side. That was really nice of him. Almost had another rehash of the snook day, where the snook went in there and did that. That alligator is not even near me. He's totally ignoring me. Put my hands right in the water with the alligator. I'm not gonna worry about the alligator. He's tiny. A little slap on the head of the paddle, bring him right and running away from me in a hurry. He heard the fish go down, so he's a little more interested than I like. But where you at? He's under somewhere. I don't care. Now, if you want to keep your line from hitting the grass, just kind of hold your tip a little bit higher and just reel a little bit faster. So right here, I just ran it over a grass patch and I wanted to keep it just above the grass. That's how I do that. Just run it really slow. Honestly, it's working really good if I run it really slow. I've been running a little fast for a minute, but just running it really slow, like I'll do it real quick. Ready? Just nice and slow like this. And I think we're gonna get a bite here any second. I think the rain is really firing them up. I got another job. I have 2 jobs now. I sell roofs and I do kayak tours. 2 different companies, obviously. If you're curious on where I do kayak tours, hop in them comments. I'd be happy to take you guys out, show you guys some cool spots. I'll definitely show you some fishing spots while we're out there. I talk about fish pretty much the whole time because it's kind of what I know. If I see blue crabs swimming across top water, I'll scoop them with a net while we're out there. You know, a lot of fun, and I'll show you around. So if that's something you're interested in, hop in the comments. I'll give you some info on that. And I probably won't mention the company in my videos unless they give me money to do so. Got another little one here. Little guy. Ah! I can't lift them out of the water like I do with snook. It's kind of annoying because they don't really hit hard enough. Let's go right through here. There's a lot right over here. There's redfish mixed in, so it's just a matter of what you get. You kind of just don't know until you reel it in. You know immediately once you feel it though, like redfish are going to be big and running on the side. The trout are going to be kind of flapping around a lot more. But redfish are going to basically run to the side like that. There we go, we got something a little bit bigger. I think it's a trout, maybe a red. That might be a red, or it's a small trout still. No, it's just a trout. All right, just relax, bud. Okay, I'm catching so many trout right now that I'm not gonna stop yet. I just can't. It's impossible for me to leave at the moment. There's just too many fish. And I still have like an hour and a half till I gotta be at work. And I only work like 10 minutes away from here for my tour. So I'm gonna continue fishing. I just caught a nice trout, like a 20-inch off camera, just because I couldn't get to my GoPro quick enough. And I just brought him in and flew out of the kayak like they always do. Look at this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. It's unbelievable. Oh, dang it. Why does this always happen to me? You know, I could definitely hook a fish while this happens. Like, this could definitely get me hooked on a fish while my lure is just sitting there. with not even bait, just a lure. Look at this. See that? That's just bait swimming up there. There's a massive school of mullet trying to not get killed by these trout. Let's startle them up real quick. Ready? Right into them. Right into them. I was hoping this would be a short video, but there's no way. We got one here. This is a better one. This is a better one. Not huge. No, he's not huge at all. He's tiny. He's a little bigger than some of the little ones, but he's like a 10-inch beauty right there. Maybe 8 to 9 inch. Beautiful little guy. Look at those teeth they got going there. They're beautiful fish. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. That's why they call them a trout, just because they're so pretty. But there's so many biting. It's hard to leave when you have this many fish biting. And some are big, most are small, but hey, what are you gonna do? Not fish for them? Yeah, kid, you're kidding me. This place is loaded with fish. It's absolutely loaded with trout right now. And reds. Not as many reds, I'd say, but definitely so many trout. Like, I haven't found this many trout in a while. As soon as it hit the water, I had a bite. He's small again. Another little one here. They're actually getting a little bit bigger, and they keep doing this where they slide into my kayak and fly off like that. Oh my goodness. Come on, bud. Into my hands. Come on, come back, come back. Slide up forward. Slide forward, keep going, you're doing it. Come on up. There he goes. They're super slippery, so they're hard to really keep track of. I'm gonna just let them go. So many trout, so many trout, so many trout. It's funny just how much there is. Okay, ready? It's gonna be like as soon as I land. No, not quite. But I think we'll catch a fish on this cast if I just go slow. Yep, we had a bite. Oh, we had another. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. That's a red. Nope, it's a trout, little trout. He was swimming sideways, unlike the others. Oh my goodness. But he gulped it that time. That's a better size one. So we're getting bigger ones. They're starting to go up like an inch or two every time now. Beautiful fish. See ya, dude. Unreasonable amounts of trout right now. Unreasonable. My hands are so slimy. My GoPro's on the charger. I have no choice but to continue. I mean, what fisherman would leave this right now? I'm on again. I'm on again. Another little one. Just running these little... I mean, if you're not using Gulp Shrimp to catch trout, you're doing it wrong. Little guy, see ya. Let's go again. My hands are so slimy from all the fish, man. Everyone at my tour is gonna be like, why do you smell like fish, Steve? Oh my gosh. Again, 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 and again. That's like every cast. Oh, I lost him that time. He was bigger too. That's what I'm talking about. Unbelievable. Gulp Shrimp, y'all. Gulp Shrimp. If you guys want to sponsor me, Gulp Shrimp, I could use the money. I'm on again. There's a little one. It's a little one. Unless he's big and he's just not fighting yet. He's a good size, a little better. All right, see ya, dude. Thanks for coming. You know, I don't even care if I land them or not at this point. When I land them, they like flop behind me and they're just way more time to take off. If they're big, oh, there we go. Oh, no, he lost it. Unbelievable. All right, let's fix it. They messed it up pretty good there. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Just keep throwing it out there, dude. Little Gulp Shrimp. Well, we found the right color, we found the right thing, and we know what they're eating. Look, the whole water's alive right now. No gators in sight. One just hit right here. You see this? He came up right to the boat. Little sea trout. They're beautiful fish. I love them. I'd like to get like one of those like 30+ inch ones sometime. My biggest probably like 25, 26. So nothing crazy, but I'd like to really get a big one day. Let's go over here. No matter where I throw, there's trout there. Oh, they're in the back cove too. They're everywhere on this flat. Outside of this flat, they're really not there. They're just in here. You know, I was like, should I go to a different spot? I've been doing too much at this spot. No, this spot's insane, dude. Everything's here. I will go to another spot soon, but honestly, today it was like, I saw fish here. I was like, well, that's where the fish are. I'm gonna go where the fish are, dude. Here we go, about to catch one. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We had a bite. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, you got off, you got off. Again. Give me more. Oh, there we go. He got off. Yeah, he really messed it up that time, didn't he? I'm gonna get a different shrimp. New gulp, new gulp. This one's kind of towards this end of its life. I mean, I just keep like recycling them through the bottle, the bucket too. So it's like, doesn't really matter. I have like 10 of them still, and I have a couple other baits in there too that I just kind of leave in the juice and go from there. One of these casts, you're just gonna see me catch like a monster, and it's gonna be awesome. So it's so funny when you're like catching these little ones like this, you get that big one and you're just not expecting it, and it's hilarious. One time, me and my buddy Bill, I don't know if Bill's watching these days, I haven't seen him in the comments ever, but me and Bill were out there, we were catching white perch, and we were catching white perch after white perch after white perch, and all of a sudden these big catfish started eating the worms, and we're like, oh man, we got it. That ain't no white perch. Oh, look at you. Thank you for coming. Relax. So beautiful, literally. And they're just getting it right in the side of the lip every single time. Keep eating, guys. Keep eating. I gotta give my hands a rinse every time, man. Definitely some nice size ones in here. Mostly small, but hey, if that's what's here, that's what's here. We found reds earlier, so we broke off on a big red, which really ticked me off, but what are you gonna do? It's my last jig head, so I gotta go buy new ones soon. I always get these 3 packs of the little white ones. I'll show you real quick when I bring it up, so you can get an idea of what I use. After this next fish, I'll show you. How about that? There we go. All right, right here, we're gonna catch one. Going slow and fishing, catching all the trout. Oh, he got off. Yeah, when you lose one, just keep doing it. Just keep floating it, and you might even get another bite. All right. No matter where I throw, there's a trout there. Another little guy. Oh, he's off, he's off, he's off. Again, right through there. Insane. Oh, we got another. There we go. Little guy, little guy. Nice, he got the hook good. Oh, not that good. There we go, we caught him on our lap. Don't bite me. See ya, dude. All right, so here's the jig head now that it's back to me. Just these little white ones. I'm gonna pull this off a little bit so you can get a nice little view of it. These little jig heads, I mean, I get like little 3 packs of them, like these, and I make sure that the hook is like that, like a nicer size hook, like it's like a 3 or so. But this works for pretty much everything. I mean, this is a great flats fishing. This is great for mangrove fishing. It's great for pretty much anything you're gonna want to use it for. That's what you use right there. Trout galore. Trout love them, and so do I. And we're gonna catch another fish. We got we had a bite like before it even hit the water. We're getting a bite. So much life. I love the flats and the mangroves, dude. Like, I love fishing in Florida. I could never move at this point. Like, this is the best fishing in the world, anywhere. Like this right here, I got like no one to bother me. I'm just out here chilling, catching fish back and forth. like left and right and behind me and around me and everywhere I look, there's a fish to catch. You just have to figure out how to do it. If you're not losing a leader, you have to use a leader. They'll see your line, they won't bite. I wouldn't get any bites if I wasn't using a leader right now. And all I'm using is like a 30 or 40 pound monofilament leader tied onto my braid. And it works like a charm. I'll show you real quick. Ready? So just tie it on knot to knot. I could show you how to do that sometime if you want. I'll put it in the comments if you want to see it. And then I just tie on my jig head and game over. Like whatever you throw, it now works. Now I wonder what's eating the trout. That's what I want to see. I haven't really seen anything coming in here and like charging them little trout, but I'd assume that something could definitely take a bite out of them things. Just had 4 bites on that one cast just now. Ah, that was a bad cast. There we go. 4 bites on one cast. The amount of fish that are here is unbelievable. Oh, missed him. You missed it. Oh, we got this one. Oh, no, we don't. That was 3 bites. 3 bites. 3 bites. One cast. If a gator got me right now, I'd be fine. I'm in heaven already. I died and went to heaven just now when I got here. And it was like little sprinkles. Now it's just perfect. No wind. Like, dude. Oh, it's one of my favorite things right now. Go a little slower. If you're not getting the bite, just go slower. Nothing on that one. Let's move it over to this way, across the side here on that beautiful glare on the water right there. And we're on. Oh, yeah, we're still on. Little guy, little guy. Nice. Hello. Get a handle on them. I don't think I need a net. I should get a net, but see, dude, I'm swimming right next to the boat for a second there. Little friends. So many over there. Oh my god, I just keep floating around and I'm just coming across more and more and more and more. Oh, we had a bite. I'm like leaving this uncut for some of these just so you can see how quick they're actually biting. Oh, just had a bite. Oh, we have another bite. There we go, we got him. Every cast. Oh, that's a good one. That might be a keeper. I think they gotta be like 15. I'll look at the size here, but he might be a little small. Yeah, he's a little small. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna just keep doing this. There we go, dude. Beautiful fish. Right on the side of the lip. He's been caught before too. You can see that. He's a little small. I'm gonna let him go. He's not 15. See you, dude. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Let's get another. I got like 20 minutes left, so I'm probably gonna use every single minute. There's a million right here. Oh, there's some snook blowing up on the edge. Snook on the edge right over there. Should we go try that? I might try it, but I'm really enjoying the trout right now. But I just saw some snook blow up on the edge right over there. That guy was wrong. Snook is still here. I think they're really doing a good job in this area, just getting this water back to really healthy conditions, because this is so healthy right here. Let's get right there. I want to get a nice trout. I'll put them in the cooler, go get some ice real quick. Yeah, there's some big fish on the edge over there in that mangrove. Now, when they're along the mangroves, that's typically going to be your snook. When they're out here in the shallows, like the flats, that's going to be your redfish, your trout. So you can kind of just pick and choose. Like I could paddle like right over there and start catching snook. But right now, I'm really enjoying this. I could paddle right there and probably catch a snook. But I mean, when I'm getting this like over and over again, it's just like, heck man, this is what it is today. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I can't even talk. Well, if you see something crazy going on, I mean, it's okay to try it, but I think you stick with what's actually hitting. You know, like these are hitting right now. Snook haven't been hitting lately. I haven't really fished for snook since I did the series either. Oh, it came off good. Good. Nice little guy. But there's so many of them. I mean, it's like, why not? Why not just go for what's hitting? You know, I figure like I could just go try to go do some crazy things here and there on the channel, but I'm gonna just go after whatever's working at that moment when it's working. So if you'll watch my channel through the year, you'll see me catching different types of fish, different like crabs and stuff. Like if crabs are bad, I'm gonna start fishing. If fishing's bad, I'm gonna go crabbing. Trout are good, I'm gonna go catch trout. If snook are good, I'm gonna go catch snook. If it's tarpon season and tarpon are going, I'm gonna go catch tarpon. If it's redfish going crazy, I'm gonna go catch redfish. If they open redfish season, I'm gonna do a catch and cook. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be very adaptable depending on what I'm going for. If I feel like catching bass, I'll go catch bass, you know? I go for it all, and I learn how to do it, and I figure it out, and then I show you how I did it. And this is so easy, like anyone can do this. Everywhere I go, there's a trout. Everywhere I go, I catch some trout. Yeah, I think you throw the big baits, you just kind of lay out, set along the shore, and you can just sit there and wait all day. I think we definitely need to do that more, because those big baits they'll catch the big ones. The little ones won't be able to get them. They'll probably kill the bait, the little ones will, but the big ones are able to still get it, even when it's dead. And I'm not seeing any catfish, which is amazing. Oh, there's our fish. Our last one for the day. That's okay, bud. That's okay. Pull it out of you. This is just what happened. Come on out, dude. Let's pull him out of there with this right here. Oh my goodness. Every time. They're so slimy. All right, see you, dude. I'm done. Well, what a day.